Hey everyone, BB. So if I make weird faces, or you hear my stomach growl, it's because I had chili last night. It was good chili, canned chili, nothing special. But just to say, you have a constipation runs my family, fortunately. And no, I have not brushed my hair out this morning. Eat chili. It will help. You may have to wait like a day. Like once you eat it, you may have to wait until the next day. But anyways, I will tell you, if you're constipated, there's a few things you can eat: Taco Bell, chili, chocolate laxative, a liquid laxative. Works good sometimes. Anywho, so it's been, let's see, actually, I think the last time I filmed was actually on Halloween. So it's been almost a week. It'll be a week tomorrow. Dang. Let me tell you something. I know it's a little late to be talking about Halloween. I woke up on Halloween, looked out my window, saw the snow. I was like, nope. Went back to bed, slept for another hour, woke up about 10 o'clock. Told myself, I have to still go get candy. And I have to go outside and try to clean the snow off the decorations and hay and clean the snow off the car and clean the yard up. And I was out there and it was still kind of somewhat snowing. And to be honest, it really wasn't snowing that hard or that much. It's just the wind was really blowing and I could barely see. And I tried, because I still technically even had to put up the fog machines. Me and my dad were running a little behind on the fog machines just because, well, watch my past vlogs. We went to go put up the fog machines we had. And found out that they needed remote controllers to work. They work perfectly. It's the remote controllers somehow got thrown away on accident. Oh, they're in like a different box and we couldn't find them in time. So we had to go out and buy cheap $20 fog machines from Target. And I was actually shocked that the day before Halloween, we went to the Schaumburg Target on Schaumburg and Barrington. We were able to find one. They had one left. I went to the one in Streamwood. They had none. I went to the customer service. I said, by chance, there's any Targets around the area. I want to try my best to see if the Hoffman Estates one by 90 has one. The lady called and said, yeah, Hoffman Estates has 2 fog machines left. And it's like, good, please put one on hold for Baxter. I never give my name out when we go places. I hate giving my name out unless I absolutely have to give my name out. I'll give my dog's name out, my sister's, or someone else's name, or a fake name. Not that there's particularly any fake names to my knowledge, but anyways. So I ran up to the one on Hoffman Estates on 90. To get the fog machine on Halloween. But, girl, it was a nightmare. It was literally a nightmare. Actually, no, I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. Let's see. So, no. The Tuesday before Halloween, me and my dad went to Target to get the fog machines. Then that Wednesday, I went out to buy. I thought I went out. I did go out on Halloween. I'm confusing my days. I'm sorry. So, the Tuesday before Halloween, me and my dad went out to go get the fog machine. The next day, he said, "Can you go out and get the fog machine on Wednesday?" So I was like, "Yeah, I can do that." So on that Wednesday, I went out to Hoffman Estates to get the fog machine. I thought I went to Target. I did go to Target on Halloween, but I was confusing my days. I'm sorry. I just remembered that because I was gonna say I bought the movie Halloween 1974 in 4K because it was like only $16 for two movies. It was the 4K one and it was the Blu-ray one, and I was like, $16 for 4K? That's not, in my opinion, bad. However, I don't have a 4K TV. Not yet, at least. But I know an aunt that does. That has a home movie theater. My Aunt Lisa has a home movie theater in her basement. She turned her half a basement into like a movie theater. And I called her and I said, "Hey, I gotta go to Target in Hoffman Estates real quick." I was like, "I'm gonna be up there for maybe 5 minutes because I gotta grab a fog machine. Do you mind if I come over and we can watch the movie Halloween? Because I know how much she loves it." She hates that movie. She doesn't hate it, but my Aunt Lisa is not the biggest person when it comes to horror movies. She doesn't mind suspense. She's like, "I'll go see the movie if it's suspense or if it's not horror." But when it comes to horror movies, I don't want to say she hates them, but like, it takes a lot for her to sit down and watch one. Like, she'll watch it if it's suspense, but if it's horror, and I'll tell you the reason why. I don't know if this is the exact reason, but back in the day, like the 1970s, when that movie first came out, my aunt was in her... I got to do the math real quick. I know what year she was born, so hang on, let's see. Give me 2 seconds. Let's see how old she was. Stupid speech impairment. My speech impairment. Okay, come on, calculate. Okay, there we go. Hang on. Trying to get an idea how old she was. I'm not going to tell you exactly how old she was. But, hang on. So, yeah, she was a preteen. Actually, she was a teenager. For 2 years, she was a teenager at the time. Actually, she was a teenager. She was young. She was young. She was actually the age my cousin is now. So, and my cousin was born in 2005. So anyways, so she was watching it, like, when it came out. She can't remember where she watched it. She doesn't believe she went to the movies to go and see it. She doesn't believe she watched it at her house with my dad or my uncles. She can't remember off the bat where she saw it, but she remembers watching it. And she said, "I was good." And she said, "I really thought it was a good movie." And she's like, "I got scared." She said, "It scared the bejesus out of me." But she's like, the part where Jamie Lee Curtis's character thinks that she killed Michael. She stabbed him with the coat hanger, and he falls on the ground, and you think he's dead. And she's in the hallway, she's kind of sobbing, kind of just like thinking what she's gonna do next. Thinking, "God, I gotta deal with this guy for the rest of my life because he's never gonna die." And blah, blah, blah. And he gets up, and the way he gets up, that got her. I don't blame her. The first time, I can tell you, the first time I watched Halloween, I thought he was dead too, and he got back up, and I was like, oh, he's not dead, and he got back up. Oh dear. Jamie, look behind you, woman. He's not dead. You know, Halloween is one of the many movies I grew up watching when I was like 5. I'm sorry if I didn't cover my mouth. I normally do cover my mouth. I don't know why I didn't. I don't know why. The hell? I don't know. I saw like fuzzy, because this shirt has a lot of fuzz on it and stuff, and I saw fuzz on my pajama pants, and I just sneezed, and I was like, did that come out of my mouth? Because if that come out of my mouth, maybe you should go see a doctor. And I thought it was purple, and I was like, oh, this is purple. Dark purple, so maybe I normally cover my mouth. The reason why I didn't cover my mouth is because stupid me that almost believes everything on the internet. Not really. I don't believe everything, but I was on Snapchat, and someone told me, like, apparently if you put your finger here when you're about to sneeze, that the sneezing sensation, the feeling will go away, and you won't sneeze if you put your finger right here. So I wanted to try it just by chance, and it didn't work. So life hack not failed. Life hack there. Maybe I was doing it long ago. I don't know, but maybe I did it too late. Anyways, of course, I believe everything on the internet. I'm the one that did the cinnamon challenge twice and about died. The first time I did it, I was watching it on YouTube back in the day when it first ever came out. And I was like, okay, come on, it's cinnamon. How hard can it be? Stupid me. I went up into the kitchen and took a tablespoon of cinnamon in my mouth, and I was dying. I see why they call it the Cinnamon Dragon Challenge, because I looked like the dragon. It was up in the air. I was coughing because it was going back in my nose. I was choking to death. My dog started coughing from the cinnamon. He started choking. I was like trying to rinse my mouth out. And once I got my breath, I was just like, yeah, I forgot it's spice. It clumps up. Why am I doing that? It clumps up. It's a spice. And a lot of people don't remember or forget that it's a spice. So it's going to be spicy if you eat like a tablespoon of it. And it clumps up once the water hits, the saliva hits it, starts to become clumpy. So that's why it makes it difficult. I know people have done it. I know people have done the cinnamon challenge, and I give them a round of applause, because I don't know how the heck you did it. Very good if you've done it. Good job. But I couldn't do it. I tried it. I've done it twice, and died twice. I will tell you, the first time I did it, I didn't eat cinnamon for almost a good 6 months, because I could still taste. I don't taste it anymore, but like, because this was like over 7-something years ago. Like I said, I did this when the challenge was first a thing. So whenever the cinnamon challenge thing was popular, that's when I did it. Whatever year that was, without looking it up. So I've done a few challenges. I've done the cinnamon challenge. I've done the ice bucket challenge, but that was for good cause. I've done the Vegemite challenge. Even though I really didn't do the challenge part, because the challenge is you're supposed to take a tablespoon of it. What's up with all these tablespoons and stuff? You're supposed to take like the tablespoon of it, and you're supposed to eat a tablespoon of it. I personally got it because I'm a huge fan of David Lyons and Jason Clarke that are Australian. And I was like, I'm a fan of Australians, not just Jason Clarke and David Lyons. I'm a fan of them too, but I kind of like everything of Australia. I like Wentworth. I like Vegemite. I like kangaroos. I like koalas. I like shrimp. I like barbecue. I like the accents. Anyways, um, oh, Hugh Jackman. Hello, Wolverine. Ooh, 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 Lord. Don't make him mad. Because I saw those claws come out of his hands for the first time, and I was like, okay, no, not to make Hugh Jackman mad. Oh, oh. So I felt something wet. Didn't know what it was. Seriously, I don't know what that was. But I didn't, like I said, I technically tried Vegemite, but I didn't actually do the challenge part of it. I wanted to try it because it was a challenge. And I know David Lyons and Jason Clarke and Hugh Jackman and all those people like it. However, though, from what I heard, not everybody in Vegemite, not everybody in Australia likes it. It's either something you like it or you hate it. You either like eating it or you hate it, and I like eating it. I don't eat it a lot. I will tell you, I have 2 jars that I've had for over 2 years now. And I will tell you, the last time I ate Vegemite on toast with butter had to be over a year. So again, I don't eat it very often. Once in a very, 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 like, lunar eclipse, solar eclipse time do I eat Vegemite. Barely little do I eat Vegemite, like barely ever. I eat it, but yeah, about that. Anyways, I'm always having people trying to eat it, and I think why people get so disgusted about it is the smell, the looks of it, and the name Vegemite. People think, oh, Vegemite must be vegetables and all that. It's probably one of the healthiest things you can eat besides water, drink or eat. But I started to do what do you call it? The ice and salt. Dang it! I started to do the ice and salt challenge, but I quit that because it's like I've heard that it leaves marks on your hands or your arms or wherever you decide to do it. I was like, I really don't want to do a chemical burn to my arm. So I started to do it. Didn't really feel anything, so I quit it. But it's like still I was gonna quit anyways because it's like I really don't want to leave a mark on my hand. I think that's all the challenges so far I've done. Off the bat, remembering. If I think of more I've done, I will talk to you about it. But so, anyways, on Halloween, the day before Halloween, I went to Target. I got the movie. I got the fog machines. And I went to my aunt's, and I watched Halloween with her in 4K. And I will tell you, it does make a difference. 4K, you hear it a lot clearer. You see it a lot better. And let me tell you, for a movie being filmed in 1978 where the quality was bad, get it in 4K, people. Spend it $16. I don't want to say go and get a $700 TV that's 4K. But if you know someone that has a 4K TV, I highly recommend asking them if you can go and see it. Regardless of what movie. Because there's a lot of movies out there I want to see in 4K. I want to see Forrest Gump. I want to see Backdraft, Apollo 13, Forrest Gump. I said that already. Patriot. What else movie do I want to see in 4K? Superman. It. There's a lot of movies out there that I kind of want to see on 4K, but I kind of got to hold back because I don't want to say they're expensive, but they're not cheap. And I also don't have a 4K TV either, so I hate to buy all these movies and then have to, you know, even though my aunt's pretty nice, so she probably would at one point let me come over and watch them, but still, it's like, that was my stomach. I am hungry. I have not ate yet. My mom taught me a trick when I was young. She claims she didn't teach me this, but I swear she was the one that taught me this. The trick is, if you take your fingers and you push in your stomach, if it goes in a lot, that means you're hungry. That means your stomach is not full. She said after you eat and you take your fingers and you push in your stomach, it's going to be more firm. It's going to be more hard. She said that's because your stomach is now full, or you're very bloated from eating. So when we were young, that's how she could always tell when we were hungry when we said we weren't hungry. She would be like, you guys hungry? No. Yes, you are. How do you know? Because I'm pushing in your stomach. You guys are hungry. You guys gotta eat. Eat your food. So, it's kind of a wise tale, but I believe it. Because I know for a fact, like right now, my stomach, I'm pushing my stomach in right now. A big, fat stomach. I am fat. Don't say, oh, you're not fat. I'm fat. I'm fat. Okay? But, I can guarantee you after I'm done doing this blog, I'm going to march downstairs. Well, I'm going to go downstairs, but I'm going to go downstairs, make some Kraft spiral mac and cheese for lunch, and I can guarantee you my stomach's going to be hard afterwards. But, yeah, I actually got a headache right now, to be honest. Probably because I'm hungry, and I woke up early. Technically woke up about 9 o'clock, and I kind of just sat in my bed for an hour and a half, just going on my phone. Yeah, but Halloween, I was supposed to do a ride along with Elgin PD. They canceled it because we had patrol. We had a Halloween pumpkin safety patrol. So when we do every year, where we go out, regardless of what day Halloween is on, because we always go out on a Friday too. Fridays is a required patrol every Friday. But on Halloween, being that Halloween is on excuse me. Being that Halloween is on a different day every year, we do a Halloween safety patrol. Where we go out and we just go around the area that we patrol. And we make sure that the kids are safe. You know, making sure that people are stopping traffic when they cross the street, making sure no kid falls down. You know, all that stuff. And then it's snowing, so I just said, you know, I'm going to cancel the PD ride along and reschedule for this month sometime. You know, talking about it, I do have to call the lady back. I've been trying to call it back to reschedule. She just hasn't been answering. So, yeah. But I woke up on Halloween, saw the snow, went back to sleep, went outside, tried to clean off the driveway, but it was icy and packing snow, and I was like falling, so I was putting like 70 pounds of salt on the driveway. Let me tell you, my mom complained once that every year I always put too much salt down on the driveway. You put too much down. It's like, does it matter? I want to make sure that I'm not going to fall. You know, let me tell you, I have a story that I'm going to tell probably next time. Next vlog, I will tell this story. Where I fell on ice. And ever after that, I am so terrified of ice. Just talking about it makes me scared. Especially being that our driveways, it's black tar. So our driveway is black. And black ice. And we are kind of on a slight hill. Our driveway is a little bit of a hill. Not very big hill, but big enough that you put a battery on it and it's going to roll down the driveway. So I'm terrified of the ice. Not so much the snow. The snow, I don't want to say I don't mind to a certain point. I don't mind the snow. But when it comes ice and the snow starts to melt and it becomes water and frozen, terrified of it. To the point where it makes me sick that I'm so terrified of it. Anyways. So I started driving to Target to get the candy. And it was like $50 for candy. So I don't know if the prices went down. I think I didn't buy as much this year as I did last year because of the snow. Normally you buy like $65 worth of candy. So this year it was only $50. Still a lot of money for candy. Don't get me wrong. $50 is still a lot of money for candy, but I saved like $20 because I didn't buy as much. Because in my opinion, if it was my kids, and I don't have kids, I'm not a parent, so I can't talk too much about this, but in my opinion, if I was a kid, if I was a parent, I would tell my kids, look, you ain't going out tonight. You can sit home, watch Halloween, watch Scream, watch Chucky. Why I say Chucky? I hate Chucky. Watch Halloween, Scream, Jason, Freddy, Hocus Pocus, Halloween Town, Twitches, whatever. Watch whatever you want. But you ain't going out. I said the next day when the snow calms down, I will buy you any bag of candy you want. I'll buy you 150 pieces of candy for all you, any candy you want. You point it out and I will buy it. I will buy you that big box of Goldfish. But you're staying in. It's too cold. I'd rather have you guys stay in here and be safe. And snuggle up on the blankets with the German Shepherds. But you ain't going out. Oh my goodness. I know laying down is not a good idea. But, I don't know. My mom's like, you can't say that. Kids want to go out and trick-or-treat. You always wanted to go out and trick-or-treat. That was my tablet I threw on the phone. And I was like, yeah, and I hate it when you used to put a jacket on me. She's like, well, now you know why I put a jacket on you. And it's like, yes, I know why you put a jacket on me now, but how was anybody supposed to tell I was supposed to be a princess if you had a jacket on me, you know? She's like, the crown. And it's like, okay, you're right. I didn't say that, but, you know. Anyways, not the best Halloween. I'll admit, the last 2 years, it was nice. It was still cold, don't get me wrong, it's still cold on Halloween, but the last two nights, the last 2 years, it was, I don't want to say it was perfect weather, but it was like a perfect Halloween weather day. It wasn't too cold, I mean, it was chilly, but it wasn't bad, you know. So anyways, I'm gonna let you all go, because I want to go eat lunch, get myself going, and, so, bye y'all, baby out.